If you guys are watching this video in like the first 6 months of me being gone and coming back, if you guys have not watched the changing video, the changing skit that I just uploaded the other day, I want you guys to check that out right now because it has a meaning to it. Like every other meaning to it that I have ever put for that video, I'm about to break down because, you know, this video is basically just going to be about that video, in which I assume not many would really understand. But to anybody who's already watched the video and has already understood the video in the way I wanted them to and already gets what I mean, then of course it's not really much for y'all to do for this video right here. I mean, this is just the explanation of what I've been really feeling for 6 months. First, I want to go ahead and just get to the point of, you know, my history of YouTube, in which for some reason the only thing I really understand and get is how people would think that my entire life is based on YouTube, which I start to feel in a sort of way, and I've been feeling that since like last year. I'll tell you what, this channel, yes, it started off in 2020. This Call of Duty video right here that I posted in like back in 2020 is not my first video. I'm pretty sure if you guys have been with me for a long time, like through this journey since 2020, y'all might have recognized my old YouTube channel that I made called AyeRa TJTB. I did a little reaction video of it when I hit 500 subscribers. Hey, look at me, bro. Which was like an achievement unlocked. 500 subscribers, that was like so long ago. Now we're like above 1,000. AyeRa TJTB was actually the channel that had me discovered on YouTube, since the channel came out in 2016. I was like 9 years old at the time, making that from 2016. This video right here from that channel was posted in June 2017. So I guess it's clear to say that I've been doing YouTube since 2016. Or not been doing YouTube, but been on YouTube since 2016. And this video right here is basically like my very first video I've ever like uploaded. And to rewind my mind back to that time to now, the history is pretty insane. I can't lie to y'all. 2016, that's basically been about like 8 years of my almost half of my life on YouTube, like almost. And each milestone I've ever hit was like an achievement unlocked. That was an achievement unlocked. 100 subscribers, achievement unlocked. Or achievement unlocked, you hit 500 subscribers. Achievement unlocked, you hit 1,000 subscribers. Oh, that feeling was so good in the beginning of the year. Hitting 1,000 subscribers was like the smallest achievement I've ever received, and I'm still grateful to you, brothers and sisters, for helping me achieve that, you know, along with our history together on YouTube. Now, this is the part where I really want to like talk about like some deep stuff personally to you guys. And it really has something to do with the changing video, since I didn't really add much of my history for the video, but like I'm still gonna, like, you know, get to that direction. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if anybody else was gonna ask me this. I would likely answer and talk about why I made the changing video. Why is it the video that I upload? What is it that made me want to make a skit of me driving late at night to be like an excuse or an issue of, you know, what I had to go through the past 6 months. Now, I've never really felt this feeling before. I've never have for some reason, but I always felt like it has something to do with my overthinking that I used to have a lot at some point, and it was me being scared. For some reason, I was just scared of like being able to explain something that was so deep down real, like to heart, and explaining it to you guys in a sort of way where I thought nobody would understand me. Nobody would really care for me, and I feel like people would just think, oh, he came back to YouTube, he's the new Corey Kenshin, that's good. In which, by the way, I am happy that Corey Kenshin came back to YouTube after a whole year. That video alone, Shogun himself, made the rest of my year better. The reason I was scared in the first place of, for some reason, uploading that video was because that footage, that video alone, that's only three minutes long, It was the one and only video that I never teased, never showed to anyone, never like leaked it, or like, what is it called, give like such a message, you know. The changing video itself probably already gives a message, to, you know, to be specific, but it was a message to youth. It was a message that I wanted to share. And I was scared uploading that because I felt like no one was going to pay attention, or not even pay attention. People would just like, you know how some people are like, they think of you in a sort of way, and whether you know that or not, it's true or false. But I mean, there is a sad saying to it. You being in everybody else's lives and everybody looking at you in a sort of way. Everybody has a different story when it comes to you being in their life, which I think is what it was. It was the thing that I heard. I don't know if it's right, but I'm gonna assume that's how I heard it. Being a different story, or like meaning something different for somebody else's life. Like I could be like I could be someone that someone dislikes so much they can't even talk to me. I could be somebody that's so like I don't know how you describe me, myself, and I mean, I could describe myself, but like I don't know how I could describe others of what they think of me. I used to just be told that like it's better not to worry what people thought about you. It's better for you to take care of yourself and love yourself and appreciate yourself through, you know, your path. That's also what I was hinting for that changing video, by the way, was I was looking for a path in life, a better path in life, because of all these intrusive thoughts and all these like problems, insecurities that I deeply had, that I felt like just made me distance away from uploading and stuff. And I was feeling that like behind the camera. People could tell me like, dude, keep on focusing that grind. You're gonna get there. All right. Just never give up. All right. Never surrender. As much as I believed in that, I felt like I was being stressed out. This entire year for me, 2024, it felt like 2022 for some reason. Like it was bad, but it had some sort of good in it at the same time. This one though, it just made me like, it had a lot of stress into it. Like I was feeling stressed out, burnt out, and like, I mean, as much as I love you guys, brothers and sisters, 1,000 of you guys subscribed, I do genuinely care about you guys too. And I just, what makes me care and what like makes my purpose more understanding for you guys is making you guys happy, entertaining you guys, feeling the joy whenever you're feeling so down, or like you, I don't know, had a stressful day, just like me at some point. I don't know, I just feel like no one was gonna understand that simple thing about me whenever I like, you know, talk about it right now. And I don't know, it just has something to do with like attention. I'm not saying I'm attention grabbing, but like it just had like something to do with me like wanting to speak out, like break my silence out of some stuff, because I know what it's like to get cut off and like you know, like receive a horrible feedback from someone or something, either that's on the internet or in real life. But it's just weird to see society in that sort of way, and I don't know if anybody else like sees that way just like I do, but like I have like being called names that I've never been called before, like, or have never been preferred to before. Like I didn't even know what that was until like I searched it up. Being put into rumors and controversies here and there, getting cut off by so many other people, not even like getting to answer a concerning question. And it just like, I don't know, it just hit me so deep already realizing that, because the world is like, what you call it, sensitive now, in a weird way, in a really strange way. Like people like really just in a ridiculous way, people are just rude. I just try to stay true to myself, whether I could be rude, be nice, be happy, be I don't know, like, you know, joyful and excited and all of that, like having so much fun like on the camera, and you guys are just like watching me acting like that. And I feel like the amount of effort it takes for me to really do that, to give y'all such entertainment, even though I still don't know for some reason, these were things that I realized since sophomore year. I know this is gonna hit people in a weird way. He's a high schooler, he's doing YouTube. How old is he? Is he 16, 17? I know this beard caught y'all in a weird way. Yes, I am a high schooler. Yes, I am a junior doing, videos in high school. My beard was not noticeable until like the end of my freshman year, probably like more into my sophomore year, I believe, in which I don't, to be honest, I don't feel like really diving into so much because last year I made a whole like 15-minute video about that, literally just talking about my facial hair. This isn't me being fake like I was just talking about it. The link to that video will also be in the description for anybody that's curious about how I grew a beard. I ended up like making a whole vlog about that. And for some reason I got a feedback or a like somebody recommended me to talking about my beard and how like I look like this in person, like talking like basically repeating what I said in that video directly, like basically like cycling the topic and the discussion, all for me to get ignored, all for me to just be, counted out and not having anybody listen to me in a sort of way. That's what made me scared, was like no one was gonna like listen. Not that like I would be begging for attention like that, but like no one would like really deep down feel the way I feel. um People are just so different in a different way. And you can't even say people are so nice, people are so funny, people are so rude. I just can't even describe everybody, like the whole population, with one word anymore. Like I would just say anybody could be anything. Anybody could be rude. Anybody could be nice. Anybody could be intelligent. Anybody could be motivational. I guess that's kind of just what I was trying to be for you guys, was motivational and, like expressing, like, how do I say this? My feelings, maybe, to you guys. And it's just what I've been having to analyze like for so long, is such like insecurities about me, basically like digging into my mental health to make it make sense, which kind of did have something to do with my mental health. I was like stressing so much these past few months. There were days where I was so down in my life, and I like so down to the point where I feel like I made my own parents disappointed in me in a sort of way when I promised them something. That's what it felt like. And for me to just for me to get pressed by someone or something just to give them their satisfaction, basically a YouTube video, for example, like me being pressed just to serve that through what I'm going through. It really felt like as if like I barely just started and my career was like it was going down a slope or something. Like, I don't know, it's just and for all that, for me to try to talk about it in this video right here, I still was like nervous about it, because like no one was gonna like I didn't feel appreciated. And so with that, I was like building my own habits. I was doing something that I felt like would help me follow a better path, something that could like help me overcome everybody and everything that they're putting inside my mind to help to make me look so like helpless or whatever. Like basically gaslighting is the biggest factor that goes with that. And if you guys know me well, y'all would know that I legit hate people that gaslight. I can't even, could you not, I caught people doing that to me one time. But seriously though, gaslighting could go with that, overthinking comes with that. And it just like, I don't know, it just made me pinch. And it made me realize that deep. Like, it made me go into a rabbit hole of that. And it kind of just made me hold my word in silence until I was able to actually, like, express it. Until I was actually able to make videos like these, like the changing skit and this video right here. Which I guess is alright for me in a way, because it's been something that I've been doing along with my other videos the past 4 years. Or the past 8 years, to make it make sense. And with all of this, for me to realize it, all of this to realize that in a weird, strange, like something that's not even like explainable in a way, for those people that just thinks this person has YouTube focused on their mind, their whole life depends on YouTube, they're going to succeed, they're gonna hit 1 million subscribers one day, good luck for them. And then to just have people like try to do whatever they can to just, I don't know, make me look stupid and make me look autistic or something. I realized some of those since sophomore year, since last year basically. I've been able to shift myself into something, shift my mind into something that helps me, find a better path, find a better like perspective of myself, a POV of myself, and that's improving the best version of myself. That's what I was practicing. That's what I wanted to focus on. Shout out to this guy right here who posted this video about like 2 weeks ago, I believe. If you're a Muslim who's 13 to 18 years old, basically around the teenage range of the target market, in which if any of you guys are watching this video are 13 to 18 years old and are Muslims or not, you guys can go ahead and check out the video, because I've been getting the words from there and I've been able to learn from that guy. It was that guy. And I'm glad I was able to learn from that guy. Other than that, I don't know. I just feel like something about me was making people like look at me in a sort of way where I was just looking horrible enough. Like I knew at some point, like people, like there were people that would really want to hate on me so much. They just don't want to show it. I can tell that. But yeah, in other words, I've just been able to like fix myself personally, fix my own image. And it might not be necessary for me to say it in this video, but I really just deeply apologize for those people who've been looking at me in that sort of way and just have something to say about me, whether I know it or not, like backbiting about me, and make it look like it's true on me, or believes that that's already true about me, whatever it is that they said about me that made them dislike me. I'm sorry for you guys that feel that sort of way, but that's just who I am. And that one purpose that I wanted to do was not just grow and be overly famous in the future and be successful, but I wanted to motivate you guys, entertain you guys, and let you guys know that you guys are like still like the best. And it's really just me showing like the love that I really have for supporters, fans, anybody that watches me or doesn't watch me. I almost forgot, I had a conversation about me coming back to YouTube with my boy Trey. Shout out to him, by the way. Day one, man. Even though we kind of had like ups and downs here and there towards each other. Maybe it was me towards you guys, maybe me towards him, maybe me towards other people. Like I've been changing in a weird way where people, I don't know, but like still, in other words, it's all just me being as respectful as I can for anybody and everything, and basically just me being humbling people. Yeah, it does feel okay and well to upload again and really like get back onto this and like really like put it out for the public again, like put myself out in the public again and like basically share what I've been like, working on lately, what I've been doing lately, and really like what I've shifted myself into for the next chapter, especially while we're entering 2025. 2025 is when I hit 18. Jeez, I'm already about to be in adulthood. But yeah, other than that, I still have my love, respect, and support for every single one of you guys. I could never try to break that. Never. Never. Not even in my heart. Even if anybody was trying to tell me that YouTube is not shifting me anywhere. It's not getting me anywhere. I'm not doing good enough. I still did not want to break such a bond between me and you guys. And I'm still glad that some of you guys still binge to me to this day, which is just happy to hear, kind of, yeah. At least that's one other thing that kind of helped me feel better in a way, yeah. Now that I'm done explaining the changing video, now that I feel like I've expressed enough about what I've been wanting to say for my little comeback, I'm gonna give y'all some quick updates. I've already have my 2025 stacked already. Like I've already had videos that I've actually worked on while I was, on my little break. I've already had videos that I've got scheduled for the channel soon for you guys to be able to, laugh with, or binge into, I guess is the word that I can just think of. And yeah, they're pretty much like old videos, basically. Like they're old videos that I've been working on the past 6 months, ever since I stopped uploading in the summer. I'm gonna keep on making sure I take my word for granted, no matter who tries to break it, no matter who tries to do what. And I can't wait to stick with you guys again, really, with the real word that I got. I love you, brothers and sisters, so much. I cannot wait to provide you guys a lot more. You guys really do mean a whole different meaning for me, and hopefully sticking around with me gives you a brighter mood and a brighter day, inshallah. I really do hope for that. That's a part of my purpose for YouTube, and that's kind of the last thing I wanted to deeply share. And yeah, there's really no more I could say. I'll see you, brothers and sisters, later in the next video. You guys take care. Bye. Bye. Oh, what was the Roblox thing animation again? They'd be like, bye. I'll catch you guys later.